You see Nehemiah, one who is engulfed with all the sadness. Sadness because his land or his favorite place, his favorite city is being destroyed. And his sadness speaks to us of how much he's involved in as a whole, how he's passionate about this city. And he speaks to the king that he needs to go to restore it, to build it up again. And when he goes, he wants this request for the timber to make the beams for the gates of the temple and for the walls of the city. Something for us to learn. See, that passion and that zeal of Nehemiah is to be imitated. When something is ripped apart, when some of our very foundations, our principles are ripped apart, maybe due to our weaknesses or maybe due to others, do we feel that sadness? Nehemiah was sad with all these physical realities of the temple, of the city. How about our own temple? How about our own body? When these things are ripped apart, when our temple is destroyed, do we have that passion? Do we really feel sad? Yes, we are not okay because something is not well. But do we have that passion, that sadness in our lives until it is being restored? Nehemiah desires to rebuild the temple. So too should be with us, trying every now and then to rebuild, to take up whatever is being destroyed, to get our temple right. In the gospel, Jesus asks someone to follow. And at that time, it was a literal following of Jesus, going at the back of him, following him. How are you going to do now? When Jesus asks you to follow him, it's not just walking. It's not just following after the person, but it is following the precepts, following the commandments. When Jesus calls you, when he asks you, follow me, or do this, I need to have this maybe in your home. I need to have this in your life. Establish this. This is good for me in order to bring some goodness in your community or in your parish, in your place of work. What's our response? Is it similar to all these people we have in the gospel? Oh, not right now. I have something else. I can take it up maybe after 10 days or after a month. Oh, wait a while. I have some other preferences. Could that be our response in our everyday life too? That Jesus is asking us to follow him in something. Maybe even to rebuild the broken or the shattered temple. Whenever our body is being destroyed, this spiritual temple loses its identity. And when God calls us, are we ready with that passion, with that zeal? Or we wish to delay it? Oh, let me first go and bury my father, were the answers given to Jesus at that time. What's our answer now? Are you ready to follow him? Are you ready to say, okay, I'm ready to give up everything. You are my first preference. Or the other things would be tackled by you. I need to just lay my focus on you. Is that going to be our response or something else?